Along the line of the wrist locks, we have two basic wrist locks that I like to teach. And we'll go over a drill you can do with a partner or a friend or even a parent. So turn and you're going to bow to your partner. So the basic wrist lock, I'll do this one first. I'm going to do left versus right. And this is the one where you do the regular wrist lock where you take your hand and you're actually gripping the meaty part of the thumb and then you put your fingers back here. Make sure you have a good grip there, otherwise it won't really work. And you practice by going this way. You want to actually push it so the fingers go in that direction and just let your hands dangle in front. Then, with your partner, you're going to go back and forth, so let this one go. And try that side and forth till you get good at it. Do it until you see the person kind of like cringe a little bit or vibrate a bit from the beginning of the pain. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Do 10 or 15 of these with your partner. This will get you the wrist lock nicely, so it gets to be second nature for you to do it. The mistake people make are, number one, they don't grip against the thumb well enough, and they don't put the thumb in the right place. I put my thumb between the two knuckles because there's some nice nerve groups there, and I don't feel a little additional pain with that. So if you can do it, if you're getting good enough, just kind of slide your thumb between the joints there, and you'll see a little bit more pain because there's nice nerves there. And you do the other side, same thing, and then again. And keep in mind when you're doing this for real, probably if the person's very strong, you want to use your other hand. The other hand means you'll be doing this to grip it, and then you have additional strength. So if the guy's so strong that this isn't working, it's nice to have one hand because then I can come in and do strikes, bang, bang, do some techniques there. But if I'm in trouble because the guy's too strong and he's wrestling out of it, I may want to use the other hand. And of course, as I mentioned, when you're doing it, you're going to end up probably pushing him down this way onto the floor. And again, on this side, same thing. Coming in here, if you need to use the second hand, that's fine. If the person starts to fight too much, of course, you want to take them down that way. Good. So that's the regular block. Let's see if Sensei Mike can do it to me. Okay. Cross. That's it. 1. That's it. So the mistake that Sensei Mike is making is he's just too nice. Doesn't want to hurt his dad. I got to feel a little more grip, better grip on it. There we go. You want to feel a grip. You don't want to hurt your partner by doing a good grip. It just shows that you have the concept down pretty well. Nice. That's perfect. Good. Okay. So now the cross hand one is the next one. So the person puts his hand out, and what you're going to do is you're going to be grabbing the cross hand. So once again, you're here, and you're going to be doing that. Again, 1, just go back and forth. Kind of just rehearse that. Make sure you have a good grip there. Bang. Like that. Good. Just get good at it. Practice maybe 10 times. Do it till you feel the tension, right? It's nice and loose, and then all of a sudden it's tense. Here's one thing you can do if you want to practice with your partner and you advance, let's say you're black belt. You notice when I have the hand up here and the wrist there, I can take my one finger and watch what happens. Watch. Whoa! He says, oh my God, that hurts. So I have him here, a little bit of pain. Then I have this one finger like this, watch. Bang. Oh man. Until you see it and feel it, you don't understand the pain involved. But then of course you have the fingers there. You can use. Okay, again, on this side, same thing. You're here. Bring it around, and again, if you want to practice out of the technique, just like that. One finger is all you need. You can imagine if you put full power on there. Okay, so let's have Sensei Mike try it. That's good. Now we'll do a little torque, a little twist in there. No, just this part here. Okay, I'll show you what you're doing. Can you feel that at all? You feel that at all? Okay. It doesn't hurt. It hurts a little bit, but you're feeling that you're doing the torque properly. So when you're doing it with your partner, put a little torque in there. Twist it. That's it. Twist it. A little more. A little more. I like things. A little more. A little more. Okay, I'm starting to feel it. I can see he's afraid he's going to break me. Don't want to break Sensei. Other side. Okay, you don't have a good grip in there. Make sure you have that. Make sure you're squeezing nice and tight and twisting. So make sure you twist, twist, twist. All right, so what he's doing wrong, which everyone's going to do wrong, number one, make sure you've got a good grip here, and you want to make sure you're torquing. So what I'm doing is I'm torquing a combination of the wrist, the hand towards the arm, but also this way. So it's kind of like a combination twist there. And I want to do it in a way where I won't hurt him, but he feels the power of the technique. Once you get used to that, feeling the power of the technique, when you're doing it for real, you'll know exactly how far to go just to have pain compliance where you don't want to really hurt the person, or a little bit more you have to do to take the person down. So that's the thing you do by practicing over and over again. Try it again. Gripping nice and tight, and good. A little more twisting and torquing, twisting and torque. So much just this way and this way. Good. Good. So you have the combination, the way the wrist is built. You have the combination of going two different directions. The more directions you can go in that are against the natural movement of the joint, the more pain you'll put the person in. Again, when you're practicing with a person, a parent, a brother or sister, be very gentle. No reason to be harsh. But you do want to make sure your grip is tight enough. You can do a pretty tight grip without actually hurting the person. The other thing I want you to keep in mind are what the possibilities are. Because usually things don't go as nicely and easily as you expect when you're actually using this in combat. You always have to have your mind open to other possibilities, other things you can do. Your mind should be 2 or 3 steps ahead. Like, how many of you play chess? Anybody? Yeah, raise your hand if you play chess. What? No one's raising their hand. Oh, there's somebody. Yeah, okay. So she plays chess. Yeah. So if you play chess, you want to think a couple of moves ahead, and that's what you want to do. So if I have the guy like this, okay, I don't really know what's going to happen next. So I know, for example, that if something goes wrong, or as they say, as cops say, go south. I don't know what that means. Goes wrong. I've got fingers I can go, so I can only grip the thumb real fast. If I have got the guy's thumb here, that's pretty destructive. If I break the thumb, of course, that's a major injury, puts them into shock. I can do a knee strike if I want to. I can go into the throat, go into the face, the nose, whatever I want to do. A lot of stuff I could do if I needed to. You don't want to let go, though. If once you let go, the guy's going to be stepping back and the fight will begin. Why? Because now the attacker knows you know something. So never give up your technique. Just make sure you know you have a way to follow up if something's going wrong. So another thing you can do is the person comes in and you have this grip here, you may want to go into an arm bar. So the arm bar, basically, I'm keeping a good grip here, but I'm going to take my forearm and I want it to go right above the elbow. So I'm going to put my arm bar here, right here, and I'm going to step in with my left foot giving me power, and I bring his arm right to my waist. All right, so here we are, I've got him. And I want to hold him till help comes. I really don't want to destroy his arm. I could rip the arm off. He'll never play tennis again. Probably will never write again. Other things he wouldn't be able to do again. So I'm here, and I'm twisting, but I realize, of course, I want to get out of danger from that potential problem. But I don't want to do any major damage. The problem with doing major damage to somebody is you may win the battle, but you're probably going to lose the war. In other words, he'll go get his friends, he'll get a weapon. You cause a lot of ill will by doing more than you have to do in order to subdue the attacker. So we're going to do the arm bar again. So the arm bar, I take my forearm, which is this bone right here on that forearm, and I want to put it right above the elbow. So I find the elbow and I put it right, you can kind of feel it, maybe even slide up. And then I don't want to be doing the shoot though, I like doing the forearm. And I kind of step in, so I have more better leverage, and I put his arm right against my belt, because I can kind of hold on tight. And this I can hold him. Now here's the cool thing. If he's giving me trouble, I can slap him to the face, I can go into his eyeballs, I can take this here and swing back. But if the guy's super strong, we do have a couple of people in our school who are very strong, and I happen to know that they could probably, come out. So if he comes out this way, that's okay, because I just swing my hand around this way and take him down. So if I'm this way, and he starts coming out, and I can't fight him, I just go the direction of his energy and take him down the other way. You never want to fight the guy. You never want to fight him. So it's fun to fight, you think, but in context of battle, you don't want to do it. So again, I have him on the arm bar. Let's say the person punches, I do my block, bang, grab, shock, do my grab, make sure his sleeve is rolled up, ask him just take a second out so you can roll up his sleeve. He'll usually do that in the middle of a battle, no problem. Or just make sure you're attacked only in the summertime when the person doesn't have a sleeve. So you're rotating around this way, forearm above the elbow, stepping in, bang. And once again, you have good grip here. Make sure you have got good torque on this so it doesn't feel like fighting you. Make sure he's in here like this so he can't really get take his arm away. And then make sure you have your hand here so you can smack him in the face if you need to, or go into the eyes if you need to. And if the person decides to fight and come back, as he comes back, you just rotate around and take him down with this particular technique grip. Good. So that's some ideas of how you can use the arm bar with the wrist lock. Right height? Thanks.